Thanksgiving Eve, a great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's TJ Warren. And it's the Magician in at the point. Warren against Porter. Pass to the Magician. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from TJ Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Trent outside. Back to Flynn. Outside Barnes. Back to Flynn. The three is up. Kept alive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's Warren, averaging around 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Siakam, and it's Warren missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Barnes. Outside for Porter. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. You can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And that one's good. Irving.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Yes, it's good. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Here's Flynn. After the basket by Brooklyn. Porter, the pass to Trent. A three ball. Second chance effort. Barnes, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to the Magician.
2 minutes left.
Tipped away. Porter with the steal. Trent on the wing. Puts up a three. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense into shootcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Porter. 10 points in his last outing. Siakam outside. Down low. Outside for Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Toronto, no good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. The Magician misses. Toronto trailing. Pass to Trent from downtown. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a big group substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Young. Barnes, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in for Trent. On the floor for Brooklyn, T.J. Warren out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's the Magician in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. Count it. Barnes has gotten his first basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. And that's him gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And he's going for the lob.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Here's Flynn. Outside Barnes. Pass to Benton. Here's Boucher. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. The shot clock violation.
Next ball.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Simmons. Here's Sumner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the Magician. Misses off the right iron. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. .51 left in the second quarter. Here's the Magician. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. Here's the Magician. He has 6. Rebounded by Flynn.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Warren against Siakam. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
28. The Nets, 24. Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load of aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men. They go small. Gary Trent is out there with Malachi Flynn, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. Here's Flynn. Poke loose. Outside Warren. And he banks in the layup.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Here's Flynn. And he hits the jumper. Flynn's got 7 points.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's the Magician. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Barnes, it's good.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Siakam. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Left side Irving.
Raptors foul.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in with Trent, and it's Ben.
At the line for Toronto, Malachi Flynn. At the line for 1.
Pass to Curry. Over to the left wing. Here's the Magician. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
15 foul. At the line for the Nets, number 00. At the
No good
line
on
for
that
2.
one. And the second free throw is good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's the Magician in at the shooting guard position.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Cash Mills with the bucket.
Well, this is a big part of Patty Mills' job, right? Knocking down three-point shots.
Outside Porter. Achua, high post. Pass to Young. Over Durant. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn trailing. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Now here's Porter. Outside Young to the paint. Trent. That's it. Coming off an assist from Young.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Pass to the Magician. The three-pointer off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now here's Trent. He's closely guarded. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
It's stolen away. Inside. And that one's good. Flynn. And now a 10-point Raptor lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. It's come up big a few times for them.
Here's Siakam. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Another steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Doris Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Trent's shot is off. Here's Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Porter. For 3, Durant sinks the tray.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Here's Flynn.
Next foul, number 0. That's his 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one.
14 foul.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Thank you once
For
again.
Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for